Hey, it's your Lifestyle is K, your secure woman mentor, and welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about dealing with rejection, how we can learn from it, how we can move on from it, and how we can keep it from making us stagnant. Let's dive in.
Day in, day out, believe in strangers for help. Don't dwell upon this thought right now.
So, dealing with rejection can be a deeply personal journey. The strategies that I'm going to talk about will help women process and grow from the experience of rejection in a healthy and empowering way. The first thing I want to talk about is acknowledging and validating your feelings. Rejection in itself is hard, especially when you thought something was going to go a certain way and now it's totally off the table. You have to first acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge how you're feeling, going through that whole process. Because if you try to just bury them down, it can cause issues. You want to allow yourself to feel the sadness, the pain, the disappointment without judgment or overthinking. If you're anything like me, I can overthink a thing. But the reality is that just allow yourself to feel those feelings. You don't have to judge yourself or beat yourself up. Just go through your feelings. You have to allow yourself the opportunity to process through the pain that you're feeling, the sadness that you're feeling, the disappointment, and even anger. What we don't want to do is suppress our emotions because suppressed emotions can lead to unresolved feelings, and processing those feelings are essential to your healing process. One major key to really acknowledging, processing your feelings is journaling, writing them down. That way you can get them out of you, especially when there's no one you can fully talk to. And even when there's someone you can talk to, sometimes it's just better to write them out. I give you an example. There was one time, it wasn't a feeling of rejection, but it was just something that I was going through and I could not get over it. I told you, sometimes I overthink. So I've learned how to process that overthinking so I can stop. And writing it in a journal helped me so much. So if you are not a journal girl, I suggest that you buy one from somewhere and start to truly write out how you feel so you can get that up out of you. You have to do it for you. The next, we want to reframe the narrative. I love this because just because someone sees something one way, you can always reframe it and make it something else, more positive. Instead of seeing rejection as a reflection of your flaws, see it as an opportunity for redirection or an opportunity for growth. Because we can get bogged down thinking, what's wrong with me? Why this or why that? Or why this never happens for me? Why this person? We get bogged down in the whys and what's wrong with me and the hows instead of saying or realizing that, you know what? This is good for me. This is what I needed in order to kind of redirect where I thought I was going. And this is going to allow me to grow into someone that I haven't even met yet. Just changing your perspective can change rejection into a learning experience. And the questions you would then ask yourself is, what can I learn from this? And what is this making space for in my life? Those simple things kind of shift your perspective on taking this rejection as a learning opportunity to grow. Allow rejection to strengthen your self-worth. Like previously I said, we always talking about why, the hows, and what's wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. We all have room for growth. And now it's time to take this elevation as an opportunity to strengthen your self-worth, right? Focus on your goals, focus on your achievements, start a new project. Take this time to focus on yourself or focus on some type of self development that you might need or that you feel like just possibly you've been putting on the back burner because you've put other things in front of it. Now that you have experienced an opportunity to redirect, your focus. Make sure that that focus is more on elevating yourself and less on or less about why you were rejected by someone or something. One thing is important to understand is that when your self worth is less dependent on outside validation, rejection feels less personal. So we want to strengthen that self worth because rejection is going to happen. And we don't always want to point the finger back at ourselves thinking that we're not worthy of the thing that we desire. Because when you focus on what you can control, this allows you to restore a sense of agency and allows you to keep moving forward. You won't get stuck in the things that you can't control. You're able to move forward. There's so many things in your life that you can control, and to focus on that allows you to be less focused on the things that you can't. Focusing on what you can control allows you to take action. And action is what you need in order to keep moving forward. One thing about it is that rejection is an inevitable part of life, right? But it's more about how you respond to the rejection that allows you to keep moving forward, keep pushing past anything that was going to attempt to hold you back. We all have a journey in this world, in this life. We all have a journey in this life. Our journey will include rejections. But during that time of rejection, choose self compassion, choose reflection, choose growth so that you can emerge stronger, better, wiser. Allow every rejection to truly show you who you can be, who you are becoming. Because if we allow rejection to keep us stuck in our old mindset and our old ways, we'll never grow. We'll always remain in the past of life. And life is living, and life is about growing. So take this rejection, learn from it, give yourself grace, and grow. I'll see you on the next video.